Chicago has a reputation for being a city of grit. People here drive fast, drink old style, and like their Italian beef sandwiches submerged in au jus. So when people think of its symphony orchestra, they probably imagine it's composed of straw hat and bib overall wearing hillbillies, playing turkey in the straw on washboards, spoons, and moonshine jugs. The reality, though, is that Chicago is world famous for having one of the greatest orchestras, and if they ever did play turkey in the straw, it would be on violins, flutes, and tubas. The Chicago Symphony Orchestra was founded in 1891 by conductor Theodore Thomas, widely regarded as America's leading orchestral pioneer at the time. From 1889 to 1890, Chicago businessman Charles Norman Fay recruited Thomas to create a permanent, high-quality symphony in the city, part of Chicago's post-Great Fire push to establish itself as a cultural powerhouse. Instead of the meatpacking railroad town that plays turkey in the straw on washboards, spoons, and moonshine jugs, the group started as the Chicago Orchestra, giving its first concert on October 16, 1891 in the Auditorium Theatre. Thomas led it until his death in 1905, just weeks after the opening of its dedicated home, Orchestra Hall, designed by architect Daniel Burnham. Tickets to the symphony aren't cheap, but if you're not picky about where you sit, they sometimes offer reduced price tickets, and occasionally free ones if you're on their email list. Day of or close to showtime rush tickets on the main floor are often 50% off standard prices. Great for snagging primetime spots last minute if seats are still available. Dress code? I've seen jeans and hoodies next to black ties and cummerbunds. If you wear sweatpants and a t-shirt, you won't get ejected, but you'll definitely stick out among the silver-haired season ticket holders, whose monocles might fall into their champagne glasses.
Week, I simply must stop being so horrified.
Don't clap between movements unless you want to attract hate stares from those same silver-haired season ticket holders. Expensive drinks are for sale during the show and during intermission, but you can only order 2 at a time per person because they don't want you sloshing the glass and spilling on the floor during your long climb to the nosebleed section. I learned this from experience. The music, like any art, it has its ups and downs. The musicians themselves are always the best of the best, but the organization's selection of music sometimes isn't. I went to a show once where the composer said her music was intended to raise awareness of global warming. Most of the audience applauded, but I had a feeling they were already very well aware of global warming. It raised my awareness that my wine glass was empty and that I'd rather be listening to Turkey in the Straw.